I'm gonna be starting just making more videos, so I decided I would jump on here and make an about me video or about me tag video. Okay. So I did this, I found this one on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so number 1, middle name, Virginia. 2, favorite color, purple. I have a couple favorite colors, I don't know how people usually choose, but I either like purple, pink, like a fuchsia kind of color, or blue, yeah, those colors. Blue, kind of like a turquoise blue, kind of looks like the Flintstones colors. I really like Flintstones color scheme, it's so fun, like the original, the cartoon, it's so fun. How tall are you? Sometimes the doctors say 4'11", sometimes 5'4", so I chose 5'4". Cats or dogs? Yes, I am very sure. That is something that you will notice about me. I am very short, 5'4". I feel like my mom's only 5'3". I mean, my dad was taller than that, but my grandma was also tall or small, and I feel like I have a lot of her genetics. Cats or dogs? I only say cats. Well, I feel like cats are relatable for me because they're small and they're very introverted and they're very independent. So I really like cats. And dogs, I know it's not that I don't like dogs. I've seen like a lot of dogs and I've had like encounters with dogs that were very friendly and I really like them. But dogs for the most part, like when I was young, they would like jump all over me and they just scared me. They still kind of scare me because I'm always afraid that they're gonna jump on me. Funniest moment through school. And I looked through these before and I'm like, I cannot think of a funniest moment through school. It'd either be with when I was hanging around my ex that I did, I don't know, for 10 years. Just like that, a field trip we had to Jogga Lake before it closed. It was like immediately before it closed. That was a lot of fun. Because I got to hang out with him and I met his best friend and like I don't know, like I had this like cheeseburger that was about the size of my head and I ate the entire thing, which is weird because now I'm like sworn off of meat and eating anything meat, so it's weird because like that was like one of the last times he was. I know, like even when I like hang out with him now, he's always like, that was the craziest thing ever that you ate a cheeseburger that was about this big. And I was like, I didn't really think any of it. I'm small, but I eat a lot. Countries visiting. I haven't really visited any other countries. I would love to go to France and Ireland someday. And I don't know, it's not a country, but I want to go to like the New England states, and I also want to go to Massachusetts. Gone to college? Yes, I recently graduated with my associate's in graphic design. Worst favorite subject in high school? Oh my goodness, it was such a door. I liked a lot of classes. I really enjoyed English because I enjoyed writing at the time. I was really into poetry at the time. And I mean, I don't know, I've never been into the art classes, which is so like odd to me. Because I think it's such a personal thing, and like I've always been like a bit of like, when I was a kid I would create and I'd be like alone by myself, so it was kind of like weird to be around other people and creating. But I mean, there was also one art class really where the guy was very open-minded. Worst subject? Science. Oh my goodness, I cannot stand science. I've never been good at it. I mean, that's weird because like I did do well on my SATs in science. It's like I was knowledgeable in it. It just wasn't my favorite thing to do. I mean, I remember like the whole like, it's not genomes, it's something else. I know it begins with a G. Where you kind of have those like grids, and you're like, okay, if you combine these eye colors and this hair color, this is what kind of kid you come out with. That was kind of like fun to me. I actually like the combinations. But math class was one of my favorites too. And I feel like it was very like analytical and challenged me. I have to go with my first top one. I would say it was probably English. I'm not perfect with grammatical stuff, but I enjoyed the writing itself. Favorite drink? I don't know. I want to show you this one. I put it behind my laptop. That's what happened. It's really good. I've really gotten into this lately. Okay, what's the brand of it? It's called Argo Tea. It has like all these natural flavors in it, and it has like ginger pieces that like are floating in it. And it's green tea, but most people say it's an acquired taste, which I completely agree. But since it had ginger in it, and I love ginger, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try this one more time. And I'm like, I don't care what it tastes like, I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Favorite animal? Obviously I like cats, but I also like panda bears, and recently, like, you have to go into ones that are real or, like, extinct, because I know I've also gotten into dodo birds lately. Favorite perfume? Sweetheart, and I've had it, like, for a couple years. I know it's not good to have perfume for that long, but it's really good, and it smells like, one second, I will get it. It's so good. It's called Sweetheart. It smells like honey. It smells so good. I'm not a big perfume kind of person. Oh, why am I keep getting dark? You can see me. Okay, now you're too close. You're too close to me. Go baby. Oh, don't go away. Stay right there. I really like this cup. I got it from when I went to South Carolina. I was about 18, so 19, 20, 5 years ago. I was thinking it was 5 years, but I was like, you know what? That seems like a long time. It didn't seem like it matched up, but kind of like probably my head. Tea or coffee? That's a good question. I'm not like. I have a very sensitive, like, stomach and everything. I get, like, anxious really easily from, like, the jitters from coffee and stuff. So I try to stay away from coffee, but I do drink tea. Green tea and that. But if I had to, I would say that I really, really, really like those chocolate chip frappes from McDonald's. They're so good. The next weird one is probably gonna make me seem like a weirdo, but I do have to feature kids named Victor. About my ex-boyfriend, but we did have like an on and off. That relationship was kind of like decent, and we did talk about like getting married and kids and stuff. So it was on and off for like 10 years, and we did talk about like kids names and stuff. So I don't know, like I thought about like Nora, Brooklyn, and Hazel. I don't know, ever since Hazel Grace from The Fault in Our Stars. I don't know how I feel about Hazel now, but I know that was also like a thought of mine. I know I've always kind of thought about names though, because I know when I was a kid, like I would write stories, so like I would be like, oh, that's a cool name, I don't want to incorporate that into it. So I know there was also like Aurora that I thought about, but I don't know, I really like Nora and I really like Brooklyn, but I'm sure that's going to change. Sports I've played or sports that I've watched. As a kid, I liked playing t-ball, and I really love watching baseball now. Football was always like an aggressive sport. One like game where you play where you like whack a ball with. How do I explain it? I know I almost played like a version of it when we were younger, but it wasn't like popular, or it's not something that people usually play. It had that like long tube. It wasn't even a tube. It's kind of like U-shaped at the end, and it was like had like a handle. It was like you would toss a ball with it. Played it in like elementary school It was really fun. But yeah, I've never been a big fan of football. I know it's always been too aggressive for me. It's just always like, favorite book. Gallop. Ooh, I love that book. I don't know, it's just kind of like, to me, I really, have always enjoyed these self-help books kind of thing. They've always been, like, really fun for me. I know, being, like, analytical and just really fun. Favorite YouTubers? Oh my goodness, I have a couple. I know there's Drew Lynch. He has a stutter and he was on America's Got Talent, I want to say. I might be off. I'm pretty sure it's America's Got Talent because I know in his recent video he was talking about EGT. So I'm pretty sure it's America's Got Talent. Obviously, everybody's favorite. I know I go back and forth on this one because she has been very all over the place lately. I think she has her own personal problems. So I would say trisha.paytas, but I don't know, we all go through our own struggles. And I feel like in a way, like, her struggles are kind of relatable in a way. Even if people want to, like, hate on her for it. First YouTuber that I ever really got into, I'd say it was about, like, 18 when I first got into it. Shane Dawson. Yes, and Shane Dawson, when he still did his vlogs, because I know I had, like, his vlogs on one of my favorite playlists. And I would, like, watch it, like, obsessively. Especially back when he had Lisa. It's like when they first started dating, so it was like, I got too into the relationship because I know when they broke up, I was, like, devastated. Which was weird. I'm like, I was too into that relationship. Favorite movie? I know there's a couple. I know there's one I just watched that I really loved. Oh, what was it? Of course I draw a blank, but oh yeah, and Burlesque with Cher and Christina Aguilera, because it's like really dreamy and awesome stuff. I know I really like Full Intentions as one of my favorite movies. Single or Taken, single, not looking. Number of Boyfriends. I feel like when you're a kid, when you're like a teenager, you don't really date, but I feel like there was a couple guys that I didn't actually like date. It was just kind of like a school kind of thing, so I don't necessarily count those. I mean, I know in kindergarten I had like a boyfriend, but we would just let hands go color together. So, boyfriend, obviously it's a very long-term one. And then there was one that was recent, so there's two and three right there. And then there's another one that was kind of like an iffy kind of one. So four-ish. Favorite memory from childhood. I don't know, I kind of like grew up almost as like, I wouldn't say as an only child, but in a way, like I spent like a lot of time on myself when my sister was like 10 years older than me, like even older than that. So we had very different interests, and I would also spend like a lot of time by myself and just having like imagination time and like making up stories and playing pretend in my head. And I was just very introverted. I practiced this before I got on here. Un peu le français et j'ai deux ans de le français or du français? No, something like that. I practiced that because, jeez, I just spilled it all over myself. I'm so messy. I'm such a klutz. But I'm just getting hyper. It's probably why I'm getting really hyper making this. I speak a little of French because I took 2 years in high school. And I know it's like, oh, so trivial for me to say, but yeah. I know I want to take more classes of that, but I'm sad that I didn't do it longer of that. I want to learn more French. Siblings, one older sister, like I said. My fashion sense, I feel like it's kind of like whimsical yet bohemian. I'll go through like my clothes and like realizing how much of it just has like flowers and like hippie type stuff all over it, and like bohemian, but whimsical because I like bright colors. Favorite restaurant? Panera Bread. I love Panera Bread. I love their sandwiches. I don't know, I had this one that was like a Mediterranean veggie sandwich. It was so good. It was on tomato basil bread. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. So it tastes so sweet. The bread tastes so sweet, but it's not. It's just like, oh my goodness, I love it. And it's got like spices, and it's like all spicy and tangy. It's like, oh, I love it. I don't know, I've really gotten into cooking lately. I've gotten into like cooking like vegan. So I think I want to make either like a cooking tag or like a food tag. And well, recently I've been trying to transition into being a vegan. I'm sure I'm gonna make another video on this, but yeah, I've been trying to translate into vegan. Yeah, totally what I'm trying to say. Transition into vegan. Favorite TV shows. I really like Scorpion because it's like all like analytical and stuff. This one sounds kind of like a bad thing to say because as a Christian, I'm kind of like, ooh, that sounds kind of bad. I don't normally like talk about like my religion because I know it's bad to talk about. I'm at the same time I'm not gonna like deny it, but I don't know. I feel like I into the show like Lucifer, where like it's the devil and like he's playing almost like the good guy. But I'm like, this is so weird. Like it's so like they've really gotten into that kind of thing lately. Kind of like turning like popular notions on their head. Makes me happy that they're being more creative in the stuff that they put out there. And the next one, I'm kind of like, I don't know if it was really a good idea to put this out right now. I would just cough and it hurt. I don't know if it's really a good time to put this one out there because it's kind of like we all are kind of like on edge about our elections. But Designated Survivor, where they take like they take a member of the lowest part of the cabinet and they make him the president after some like bad thing happens, and I'm like, we really don't need to be thinking about this right now. Our elections, everybody can tell it's kind of very heated right now. It's very just divisive. So I don't know if it's really a good idea to have a political show on it this second, but maybe in a way that's like good. I mean, we've had so many like hate crimes happen lately that we're trying to be more united, and yet we're still kind of like on edge because of everything that's going on. So I don't see why if they're like vying for views, like it's a very bad time to put that show out there. But at the same time, good because like, oh, let's give them an escape through. I don't know. We're all very heated right now. PC or Mac? Since I was trained in graphic design, I did get to use a Mac a lot, and I love the calibration of their screens. And I like the calibration. Oh gosh, I know these words. Why can't I think of these words? Their monitors. I like the calibration of their monitors, but PCs put a lot of the stuff that you still need into the computer. Phone, either Android or OS. Right now I have an Android. No, my Android has been pretty good to me. I go through the memory like it's nothing, but I don't know, that's kind of how I am. Bad habits. I have a really weird nervous habit where I like play with my nails. It's not even like the normal nervous thing where people like chew on them or whatever. I like play with my nails. I go like this a lot. Since I have like ridges on my nails, I started this when I was like 17, 16, 17, so I was having a lot of bad anxiety. But I go like this a lot. Just right in the front like this. And I like run my fingernails across my skin or against my lip. I don't know what it is, like I just start doing it. And I don't know, I kinda like do it when I'm like not really thinking about it. Before I started doing that, I just had really bad anxiety, like towards the end of my high school. Before that, I would always like go like this, like the inside of my cheek or like my lip. So those were always my bad habits. But yeah, I'm gonna change my username, I think. But I don't know when. I'm probably gonna change it though, because I don't really like what Cat made anymore. Yeah.